So we situationalize everything. It depends on. And so if you were to undo that and push ethics towards character, the centralization of character and values, this issue of it depends on would die. I put out something from the preface of the book in The Incorruptible on social media about 2 days ago, on Facebook and on X. If you go there, you'll find it. In the preface, there is a question that is asked. If you were driving with your mother in a car and she was speeding and she caused an accident because she hit a pedestrian and the pedestrian died, if you were called into a court situation to testify, would you tell the whole truth that your mother killed the pedestrian? On Facebook, as of last night, all the responses went the situational way. In fact, one of them quoted the scriptures. Only one person said they would go to the court and tell the truth, the whole truth. On X, I had a thread. I showed the cover of the book. I talked about my brother Gershon Witty, and then I raised the same question. To this morning, I have not seen a response. It was ignored. That is where we are with situationism. Number two, we have marginalized the law, the rule of law. And that's where the values are. We don't think you have to obey the law. You can bend it, you can do whatever you want. Now, for us to undo that, we would have not just to emphasize again the separation of powers, so that the judiciary in particular plays its role. But those of us who believe in integrity must do a bit more than institutionalize. We must push to the place where the courts are respectable enough to deliver the centralization of the rule of law. But that will also give us the benefit of elevating institutions to respectability. IEBC came out in the last election and said they had singled, as of the advice of ESEC, 241 people that were not fit for office. Guess what? That conversation ended there, because most of them made it into government. It's sad when we marginalize the law. We would have to prioritize it. And lastly, we have relativized truth. We think truth is so relative. It just depends, and it depends and it depends. To the point where in every situation, whether conflict or conversation, the first casualty is always truth. So we can lie, and people know that we are lying. But because we are politicians, because we are leaders, we just let it go, But we know they're telling lies. We need, as a remnant, to come out a little more loudly and tell people that it pays to tell the truth at all times. And as a church, I think we need to be a bit louder on the priority of truth. Thank you.
Thank you very much.